Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Unparalleled Universe for another action figure review. And today we'll be looking at the 112 Collective Flash figure from Mezco. And here's a quick look at the front of the box. You get the Flash logo right in the center. At the bottom it says the Flash and DC Comics. Then up at the top you have the 112 Collective logo. And then once you take the slipcover off and open up the front of the box, you get some really nice Flash artwork. And then on the opposite side of that, you get a look at the figure with all of the accessories. And then on the back of the packaging, you get some cool poses of the figure. And this is pretty interesting because it looks like they must have done this package artwork early, because some of it has changed. Like the figure isn't exactly how we see on the back. Like the Wally West head looks different and the little tornado effect looks a little bit different. But yeah, I'm a big fan of the Mezco packaging. It's collector friendly, it looks really good, and I like it a lot. So let's take a look at the articulation. His head is able to move side to side. And then you're able to get it to tilt a pretty nice amount. So you could tilt side to side. And then you could bring his head forward about that much. And then you could bring it back, make him look up about that much. And then for his torso, you've got the two torso joints, the mid torso and at the waist. So using both of them, you're able to get him to crunch forward about that much. You could get him to lean back about that much. And then you could tilt side to side only about that much, but it's a pretty good amount. You could get him to twist, and you could get it to rotate around. I really like the two torso joints. And then for his arm, you've got that butterfly type of joint that doesn't get a lot of movement, but it does get a little bit, as you can see there. And then you're able to bring his arms all the way up without damaging the clothes, so that's really cool. Same thing back this way. Then his arms can come out to the side. Then you've got the upper bicep swivel. You've got double jointed elbows. You've got a swivel at the wrist. And then you also have a hinge at the wrist. And then for his legs, they're able to come out to the front about that much. They could come back to the side. You've got upper thigh swivel. Then you've got double jointed knees. And he does not have a swivel at the boot here, but his foot is able to rotate around. You could get it to tilt forward about that much, tilt it up about that much, and then you could get it to rock side to side a pretty nice amount. So he has a really good amount of articulation, and his clothes is really stretchy, so it doesn't really hinder the articulation too much. So I'm really happy about that. And for his accessories, he comes with a bunch of different pairs of hands. First off, we have a pair of fists. And then you've got a pair of like dramatic open hands. And then you have a pair of like flat running hands. And then he has two different head sculpts. First of all, he has the Barry Allen head sculpt. And this is very nicely well done. There's some details throughout the helmet. There's some little lines and things like that sculpted. And the face looks really good, but in my opinion, it kind of looks like it's a little bit old. He almost looks like a supervillain, almost, but I do like the way it looks. It looks pretty good. And then you've got the Wally West head sculpt. And this looks really good too. I think it captured the Wally West look perfectly. It kind of looks like he did like in the animated series, so that's pretty cool. I know there's a lot of fans of that. And yeah, you got some sculpted lines on the helmet and stuff too. The little ear things look cool. I don't know what you want to call them, but the little Flash effect things that Flash always has look pretty nice. So yeah, I'm happy with both of these head sculpts. And then he comes with some really cool looking like Speed Force effects. And they just clip onto his hands and to his feet. And the way those work is it's a soft plastic, so you're able to just wrap it around his hand. And they're pretty easy to work with, so yeah, you could just clip them right onto his hand like that, into his forearm. Or if you want, you could pull his hand off and just slide it off just like that. But they're really soft, so you could just wrap it around without risking breaking it or anything like that. And then the ones for the feet are made specifically for each foot. So this one here goes on his left foot. And it's kind of looks like it's supposed to be in the air, and then this one goes on his right foot and it looks like it's supposed to be on the ground. You can't really switch them around or anything like that. I guess you can, but they just won't really fit natural. But yeah, those are really cool. Then it comes with this tornado effect, And it's pretty cool, but it's kind of heavy. So it's kind of, you know, you got to kind of work with it to get him to hold it up in the air like that. But it's very cool. I like the way it looks. And the way that this thing works is that you just have to pop off one of his hands. You just pop this onto the peg, but you have to be careful because you don't know, you can't really see the peg, so you don't know if you're putting pressure like in the wrong, like from the wrong angle. You don't want to snap that peg or anything. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And like I mentioned before, it's a little bit different from what we see on the outside of the packaging. On the package, it's more like a gray, smoky gray color. Here, it's like a translucent red. But yeah, it looks very cool. And then as always, it comes with the Mezco style stand. And this looks very nice. You got the Flash logo there. And yeah, it looks very cool. So you got the peg there that you could stand them on, or you could use the arm to pop the peg out. And it's really simple. Then you just stick the arm into there, and then you've got the articulated arm. And here's a quick look at how he looks on the standing on the peg. And then here's a quick look at how he looks using the arm. And now for some size comparisons. Here he is next to Marvel Legends Daredevil and Marvel Legends Pizza Spider-Man. And now here he is next to DC Icon's Green Lantern and DC Icon Superman. And then here he is next to SH Figure Arts Ant-Man and DC Icon's Flash. And here he is alongside Mezco 112 Collective Captain America, the modern version, and Mezco 112 Collective Previews exclusive Punisher. And here he is next to Mezco 112 Collective Joker and Mezco 112 Collective Dark Knight Returns Batman. And then here he is next to Mezco 112 Collective Green Arrow and Mezco 112 Collective Daredevil. And as for the figure itself, I think that he looks really good. I'm happy with the way that the uniform and stuff came out. I really like the fact that these things are soft plastic, so you don't have to worry about them snapping like with the DC Icons version. I do wish that they used the softer plastic here because these, I mean, his little logo feels a little bit more stiff and like the lightning bolt could snap if you mishandle it, so be careful there. I really don't like the way that they did his belt thing. It just held together back here with a couple of strings. I think that's a ridiculous way of doing it. I feel like those could break easy if you mess with it too much. Down here, these things are soft plastic too. You don't have to worry about those snapping, so that's very cool. Then you've got some sculpt work here on the gloves. That looks really good. And the uniform looks really, really nice. It looks really clean. And all the joints are really tight. They feel like a little bit tighter than some other Mezco figures. But yeah, overall, really, really good. I know some people say that it kind of looks like he's wearing pajamas or something, and they should have gone with the leathery plastic stuff that they used on Daredevil. But I don't know, I'm really happy with the way he looks. You got some sculpted details here on the shoes. It's kind of hard to see here on camera, but if you look closely, you can see that there's some sculpted details. Got some grip here at the bottom, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, overall, it's a really good looking figure. So overall, I'm very, very happy with this figure. I think that Mezco did an amazing job once again. I say it every single time I review a Mezco figure that they do an amazing job, and it's so cool to see that they keep it going, man. Every figure seems to be better and better. And with Flash, I kind of want to say he's one of my favorite, like maybe top 3 from the Mezco 112 collective line. Top 5 for sure, but yeah, he's up there. I really like him. He's really well done. He looks nice. I really like that the joints are tight. It's cool that he came with heads for like both characters. It kind of makes me want to get another Flash so I could display them both. So yeah, he's really, really good. He was one of my most anticipated characters from the Mezco 112 collective line, and he did not disappoint at all. But yeah, he's cool. I'm very, very happy with him. There's very few big flaws. I would say the only huge flaw is the belt. I think that's really dumb the way that they did that. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't just do like the latex or whatever kind of plastic it is that they used on the Dark Knight Returns Batman that stuck right to the cloth. I don't know why they didn't do that same thing here. It seems like that would have worked and wouldn't have got in the way of the articulation or anything like that. So yeah, I kind of feel like those little strings that are holding his belt on might break off eventually. I really hope they don't though. So, but yeah, other than that, I don't have any big complaints or anything with Flash. I'm very, very happy with it. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the review, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, and all that cool stuff. Thank you to everyone out there who already shares all my videos. I really, really appreciate it. Please continue to do so. That's awesome stuff. Thank you so much. But yeah, there's not too many new figures that are coming out right now that that I'm super excited about. I am looking forward to picking up the Mezco Shazam and the Mezco Space Ghost. So hopefully those pop up pretty soon and I could review those. And there's a couple of 3A figures out there that I want to get. So yeah, but anyways, not too much stuff coming out that I'm going to pick up and review. So I plan to put some other things up, maybe some older reviews that I might have missed, and a couple other things, maybe some like lists, like some top 5 most wanted figure lists and things like that. But we'll see. But yeah, I'm really thankful for everyone that subscribes and stuff like that. Hope you guys enjoy the channel, and that's it. Thank you very much. Peace.